Hello, my name is Edward Brown. I am the lead instructor and researcher at the Courage Image and Charisma Institute. Today I want to talk about how charismatic leaders breed and influence loyalty and productivity inside employees. One of the challenges I think we face today in any organization is how to keep skilled employees inside the organization, from going other places, looking at other opportunities that are vast for some opportunities for these individuals. And so there are three things that charismatic leaders do better than anyone else. One, they show individuals specifically their value. They sit Joe down, for example, and they say, Joe, looking at your performance for the last 5 years, and we got this project, this initiative that Joe, no one else, in my opinion, can do it. And so when they start talking to Joe about the project and Joe's influence on the project and what Joe can do to the project, Joe is being recognized at that point as significant to the organization as a whole. Up to this point, like many employees, I'm just coming here every day. No one really cares what I do. I'm not going anywhere because of the paycheck. But if an opportunity emerges, I'm out of here. But Joe is being isolated to say, Joe, you're important. You may think perhaps you were not important, but Joe, I'm going to tell you why you're important. So by using Joe's skill set, charismatic leaders have isolated Joe to make him feel important for the organizational growth. Secondly, charismatic leaders are very much known for their visionary and their big picture thinking. By sharing with Joe the ideas and the upward mobility and movement of the organization, Joe becomes not only, again, the cog in the wheel, but becomes part of the growth itself. And so not only is the organization developing because of that concept of engaging in the big picture thinking, but Joe becomes a part of the vision. One of the things I think the philosopher Carlyle said, that we seem to be hardwired for hero worshiping, that we have to worship something outside ourselves. We have to make some sense of life in the big picture that's just not just our micro selves and our own individualized selves, that we have to find something bigger than ourselves. So that is one of the important things that charismatic leaders do and know about human nature, that it needs to be part of something bigger than itself. And thirdly, Joe is not just doing this because Joe is altruistic. Joe does have a specific desire to do something that benefits Joe and Joe alone. And so when you talk about incentives, Joe, you're doing this for us, but Joe, I understand that you want either more time off. Joe, I know you want career development. Joe, I know you want to have more opportunity to grow inside the organization. Whatever the thing that Joe wants, the incentives that move Joe, inspire Joe, that's what you hone in. And so charismatic leaders do a few things. One, they isolate a person like Joe and his skill set. Two, they determine the big picture idea where the vision for the organization is going. And three, they look at the incentives that Joe specifically, as well as an employees inside the organization, desire and feed that desire. If you want more information on how to be more charismatic, influential, and persuasive in your organization, definitely look below here and tap into the information that we have for free. Thank you, Ed Brown, Courage Image and Charisma Institute.